Guys, Chris here with a new deck profile, and this is Trickstar's. Yeah.
Don't say it's budget.
It's also a Love Live deck, but that's okay.
This is a semi-budget.
It's budget enough. All right.
It's budget enough. It's over 100.
So today I played in the 11 o'clock tournament. I went 3-0 against Lightsworn. What the hell did I play against Lightsworn?
Was it against Lightsworn?
No, I played against Jonathan's Lightsworn, and then I played against Blue Eyes.
That was an easy one.
Lightsworn, Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes was actually my hardest match all day.
Are you serious?
Then it was Paleo, and then Shadal Dinos, which we didn't want to play, so we rolled. Alright, so yeah, top 4. 3-0, and we'll start with the main monsters.
I went
Triple Candina.
Turn him around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm gonna be that guy.
I went 3-1 today with ABC Metal Foes.
Alright, so we got Triple Candina here.
It's
the main searcher of the deck. It gets Reincarnation, it gets Lycris, it gets Lilybell, it gets Light Stage. It's everything it wants to be.
It searches any Trickstar card in the game.
It's good. Bad people will Judgment this card.
This is bad.
Bad people will Judgment this card. Good people will Ash it. Good people will Veiler it. Like, you don't want to pay half your life just to stop this from going through, because there's a lot of other places Trickstars can go through. This is just an extender at a point.
Well, yeah, because it just gets loaded about all those other things.
Yeah. Play triple Lycris.
I'd rather Ash it than Veiler because you can just chain Lycris.
Because it's a Nico Ne. Burns the hell out of you every time you draw a card.
Every time you add a card from your deck to your hand.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think it's just add a card
drawing, adding, just generic adding. This card's really solid. And its battle phase effect's busted.
What's a battle phase effect?
Yeah, the quick effect where you
okay.
can tag out in the battle phase. That's when the effect is used most, is in the battle phase. So it's not necessarily a battle phase effect.
Yeah,
but
okay. I thought it had like some weird battle phase.
So like,
I don't want to.
Lycris is really good. You have to play through Lycris.
Yeah.
Burning's too good. Burning's too good.
See, my budget build, I don't play it.
Play Lilybell, because one, Lilybell is good because you can add it to pressure through OTKs. You can add it to, just pressure your opponent when they're lower than you but have a bigger board.
How do you add it? Like, what's its effect?
If she's added to the hand from the deck, except by drawing, you can special summon her. But it's not from the deck specifically, it's just if she's added. So there's a combo you can do where you can Lycris. If you end up drawing this for turn and you have to normal summon her, you can Lycris this, bounce her back after she attacks directly, tag Lycris in, and then Lilybell can special again and attack directly. So it's really solid. It also has the effect to where it can recur resources from the grave, and Trickstars have this tiny engine, so having this is really good.
So why do you play it at 1?
Because I don't
It's
play
basically
other.
a Lightsworn
There's other cards in the deck that you can play to make this a 2 of or a 3 of, but I just don't have those in my build.
Oh, my bad.
1 Gamma Seal, because
I like Kaijus.
Kaijus. If you don't have an answer, like Kaijus are just the best.
You look down at your Buster, look down at the Sleeper, look down at anything, just give it a
No one's
Kaiju.
playing Massacre Restrict. Kaiju's good.
Don't tell me I won't play Master Restrict in my spirals.
Come on, guys. Because
So just show all the kaijus, man.
Yeah, just shove them all down. Big beat stick Kaiju, and 2 small beat stick Kaijus.
the Lightning Kaiju.
And then you realize your opponent has Waterfront and you give
I
them
play
a
these because I play
stuff.
Slumber. Let's be real. I wouldn't play 3 Kaijus without Slumber.
Yeah, you will. Once it gets banned, you will.
Triple Eater of Millions.
Because I'm back.
The only thing that makes this deck good.
Eater
Eater of Millions is really good because it outs big monsters, and it actually interrupts a lot of things too, because in the Blue Eyes matchup, I attacked into a...
It was Diffusion, the twin.
No, it was the Maiden.
Oh, Maiden.
Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. And since it doesn't target for an attack, I could just banish her face down before she can activate her effect at the start of the damage step. And that actually got me a game.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like sitting right next to her, I think.
It's just solid. It's solid removal. It's not a big monster. It just gets over big monsters. That's its job.
That's what
Does its job
Trickstar's
well.
biggest problem is dealing with the big monsters.
Alright, we get to the hand traps. I don't have to explain this. If you've seen Trickstar, you know what this card does.
Triple draw.
If this had Trickstar by the name, this deck would be tier 0.
Draw Unlock is just...
Everyone knows they're a reincarnation.
It's a win condition. Like, this card's really strong, but...
I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because
winning this way feels dirty. And
Yeah. We don't need to explain this.
Yeah.
Just put it away.
Terraforming, Search, alright, Reincarnation.
double Valor right now. I'm gonna bump it to 3. Valor is a solid hand trap right now. You can stop everything.
So is 6 Terraforming.
No, this is a hand trap. Terraforming's not a hand trap.
Metaverse.
But, yeah.
Celebration.
So, Valor is really good, because you can just, like, in the mirror it's good, because you can stop the Trickstar player from gaining resources.
But if they have a Licorice in hand, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's nagged.
But, yeah, this is just self-explanatory. I don't have Ashes, let's be real.
Yeah.
This is a good substitute. Ash, it stops Electromite.
Yeah, that's real. That's what it's for.
You can stop. I mean, if Joker was still in the game, it could stop Joker.
What's Joker?
Yeah.
It can stop Gofu.
It can stop.
What's
it can
Gofu?
stop Gofu.
It stops those scrub players who don't have plays because they play weird
It
things.
stops Balbaboon. So we have a team we have a 6 samurai player.
Oh yeah, we do.
Team
Shout outs to Team Samurai X1.
Don't shout them out. Budget deck here with my triple axe possible.
Yeah, so
You like this deck?
Valor's just a really solid card. All right, now we'll go into spells. Play triple Light Stage.
I only play one because I'm poor.
Light Stage is a really
Light
good
Stage.
card because it searches a Trickstar monster and it really just gets you going.
Mention this other effect.
Last resort. No, resort.
Resort's
The
OP.
effect, the secondary effect's really good if you're playing against like decks that are back row heavy.
What does it do?
It you can target a set card your opponent controls and you basically lock it down if they can't activate it.
And at the end phase, they're forced.
And
to
at the end phase, they're forced to activate it or it gets sent to the
right.
grave.
I haven't gone against Trickstars.
And then also it has the continuous effect when Trickstars do damage, it deals
200 extra.
200 extra damage. Yeah, it's
That
just a
includes-
really solid card.
That includes burn effect or
Battle damage. So if Candina attacks directly, it's 2,000 damage.
I heard if a Trickstar player looks you deep in the eyes, you take 200 extra burn.
Okay.
Is that just a myth?
Triple terraforming.
Where's your other 3?
Shut up. Just search Light Stage.
This is why you don't run the same sleeves.
This is why all my decks are in different colors.
Exactly.
Triple Scapegoat. You gotta play it.
Borload.
Firewall
Borload,
pass.
firewall.
Pass.
Self-explanatory. Stall.
I mean, this is also.
I played against a Paleo player and he didn't Toad negate my Scapegoat both games.
That's
so
stupid.
I ended up winning because he wasn't playing smart.
That plus Candina is also a Scoldy.
Wait,
if you ever
there
get
was a
that.
paleo player here?
Yeah,
Yeah, Adrian this
Yeah.
morning.
Oh.
it was so annoying.
I added these today because I put Twin Twisters on my side. 2 Cyclone.
It's good against the Spiral matchup.
The Cyclone's just good right now. Like, it generally hits anything. If they judgment your Cyclone, you paid 1,000, they paid half their life.
Yeah. They must be desperate.
So I mean,
That's
this
always
is, it gets rid of. It's really good in the mirror against Trickstar too because you can banish the Light Stage
In the Reincarnation.
in the Reincarnation. You can hit the Reincarnation, but they can always change to the Reincarnation.
I mean, there's also those players that have like Return of the Dragon Lords and stuff. Which,
Yeah.
like, banishing returns is a good, decent play.
This is just really solid. Double Desires.
Double pot and egg 9.
The only card that can go into anything. Oh wait, evenly matched.
This deck, it's really good in Trickstar because
Consistency.
It's a +1.
yeah, it's a +1. It gets you what you need. I've known multiple times where I've desired and drew into terraforming and Light Stage, or Light Stage
Well,
and
the thing is, like,
Lycris,
you
or
don't-
Reincarnation in Lycris.
You don't need like specifics, right? Like
Yeah.
you don't need combo pieces.
No, this deck's all about just like
Yeah.
control.
It's burn.
It's not like Spirals where you need the combo parts, and most of your decks want those. Literally.
Raigeki Dark Hole, Slumber, because we hate people.
I hate playing the game, so I give my opponent no board.
Introverts.
This is the only one. This is the only one that can get ashed. These ones both just say "F you" to Ash. Because
Ash?
yeah, what's Ash? This is good because it also searches a kaiju if you're in trouble.
Except the turn was sent to the graveyard.
Yeah.
You get banished to search a kaiju. If Slumber was still at 2, I'd probably play in my Burning Abyss still.
Monster Reborn.
I like sacking people.
Monster Reborn's super dumb. I won against the Blue Eyes player because I Monster Reborned his alternative and popped his fusion
Every time it's
using his own alternative dragon. and I proceeded to swing for game because I didn't attack with the alternate dragon. I reincarnation his one card in hand just so I could special summon a Trickstar from the grave.
A thing I noticed about
And
this,
it happened to be Lilybell, so I attacked directly with Lilybell. Then I added Lycris, bounced Lilybell back to hand, specialed Lycris, bounced Lilybell back to hand, so Lilybell specialed herself again and attacked directly again.
So every time someone sees it, this is when they swing for game. I've never seen this in like someone's opening a hand unless they OTK you.
So yeah, that's Monster Reborn. Should never be at 1.
It'll be. It's gonna be like Snap Skill.
Upstart because thou shalt give it, thou shalt take it away. Because I'm playing a burn deck.
Oh, the consistency in my 44 card deck to make it 43.
Yeah, it's okay.
We need to take it out.
It's an okay card. I'm probably gonna cut it when I get more things.
I like things.
The Solemn Brigade.
The Solemn Brigade.
I probably would have done the actual archetype card first. But no.
No.
Unexplanatory.
You're missing Solemn
Or
Wishes.
The
non-explanatory.
Solemn Brigade. 2 strike, 1 warning, 1 judgment. You already pay enough life. You don't want to pay all your life to play 3 strike. Strike's really good. Warning comes up a lot.
I mean, like, that's 5,000.
I just got the
already.
judgment today, and I didn't see it once alternate.
Every time I see it, my opponent has Judgment set.
So, I mean...
Judgment?
That's what I do a lot. Like, that's the one time I've ever actually...
Judgments...
I like my busters.
I mean, it's the Solemn Brigade. It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to stop your opponent from playing this game.
You can stop them from mashing your reincarnation if you have strike set.
You can also strike Maxi.
That's not in the game anymore. Tarantula. Just another board wipe if you're in trouble.
Why aren't you playing 3 or 2 at least?
Because I don't have 3 secrets. Okay.
You're poor. Is this why you're playing budget?
Yeah, this one,
With your board load?
it gets rid of a lot of things. It stuns a lot of players.
Now reveal why this deck is good.
Everyone's been waiting for it. Reincarnation. Card's just nuts. I only play 1 because I only have 1. But
Okay, so what would you take out to put another 2 in?
I'd take out the Upstart and the Tarantula.
Okay.
Now this card should be at 1.
This card was supposed to get hit. Konami doesn't know what they're doing.
Well, I mean, they had Double Iris. That was a good hit. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
or
like-
Joker.
Okay.
And if you know the combo, these 2 cards in your hand, turn
do-
1, automatically mean
Win
you
condition.
win.
Win condition.
Yeah, I mean, you say sure, add cards to your hand. No, don't add cards to your hand.
Then you realize you just banished double Necroface with Reincarnation.
Rip.
I can go through a situation
And then you
where
had Soul Absorption.
I had reincarnation set, lock in hand.
The I'm good at this game card.
Like Chris.
This is. I hate getting sacked like this. I remember one game.
I didn't reincarnation lock him.
I remember at one point I got game 1 I got the firewall loop with this deck. I hated it. And then game 2 he just reincarnation trolled me.
Terraforms in the grave, you know. He judgmented my first light stage. I had another one to bait him. So I light staged. And just... I searched Lycris off the light stage. I had a Candina.
You didn't want to get in strikes, I'm assuming? Oh yeah, because you just grab more.
I had a Candina. I bounced the Candina back to hand.
So you searched that, the normal summon that, I'm assuming?
What else was in my hand?
Don't memorize your hand, just remember the combo parts.
Scapegoat. Let's put this.
The I'm good at this game card.
So, end turn. I set reincarnation. This was normal summoned. I bounced this back to hand to special. He end phase Reckless Greed
Oh, okay.
twice
Yeah, he does that a lot.
in time.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
So he had 5 cards in hand. I had Light Stage and Lycris on board. And at this point, I saw him double Reckless, and he was at 1,600 life. So he goes standby phase. I flip reincarnation, and he tells me to go F myself.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Didn't shake my hand. This right here, like, I was honestly just gonna try to draw and lock him with the 5 cards he had in hand, soon to be 6, because he drew for turn. This deck's dirty. All right, enough
Show
of the
the extra
main.
deck.
Yeah.
This deck's so annoying to face. It's like it's easier to beat than stuff like spirals when they add.
Yeah, we're still doing the profile. When we hate it.
I hate this deck. I hate facing it. I'd rather face full power
I
spirals.
hate burn decks. Like, there's no point to them besides like their troll
Burn,
decks.
baby, burn.
Double Holy Angel. She burns when you special summon a Trickstar
She burns. Said the Trickstar player.
underneath her arrows. She also protects Trickstars by battle and card effect. Pretty sure.
I believe it's just only by card effects.
Battle or card effect.
Oh, that's pretty
I
good.
was correct.
I'm not 100%
And
sure. I know
if a
it's got
Trickstar effect deals damage to your opponent, she gains that attack till the end of the turn, like of the amount of burn damage.
So if it's 200, then it's 200, but it's
Yeah,
400, so she gains 400.
Yeah. Super good Trickstar. Underrated.
It's not underrated, it's like the best one. It's one, everyone at least plays one. It's Black Cat that's the bad one.
Decode.
Because I can.
Because
The target matchup.
extra monster zones.
The target matchup.
And, you know, the targeting effect is really good on Decode because you can tribute the monster, negate, destroy.
And you can bring it back.
He gets
with
500 for each hit points, too.
Then you just bring your stuff back with Reincarnation.
Firewall.
Because on budget.
Because,
Firewall.
Firewall.
The Firewall.
It's all, Scapegoat. I never Firewall deep in
Firewall
this
packs.
deck. I hardly ever make Firewall. I like this card, just, it's a one of.
I feel like it's more. Well, it's at one.
Yeah, well, I got it before you got
Yes.
hit to one,
I
so
feel
like it's a one of. I hardly ever make it. I make this when I'm like desperate for plays.
This is better for combo, like combo
It's a
decks.
combo piece, and Trickstar's on a combo. Deck,
Yeah,
really.
spirals are. This is what you
Borla.
usually make.
Because this card says I can take your strongest monster and not target it.
And just use it.
I can just use it whenever I want.
This says, hey, you have ogre. Yeah, you can't ogre me.
He can't be targeted by monster effects during either player's turn. Lowers a monster by 500 attack, and you can't respond to it.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, he's just a beater. He's super nasty, and he sends the monster. He takes control to the grave in the second turn.
He's just like, screw you. You like playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't. Screw you.
Link Spider. Take Warlord for Scapegoat.
Just
We
show
don't
the
ever
rest of
use the effect.
Just show the rest of the scapegoat parts. So okay, Mrs. Radiant and proxies.
Mrs. Radiant. Proxy. Just League
Scapegoat.
2s. There's no Earths in the deck. There's no reason to explain why Mrs.
Do you have
Radiant
spiders?
is.
Those are Earth.
Those are in the extra deck.
Exactly.
Underclock Taker, because it's just a good monster.
Good
I hardly
arrows.
ever make it.
Good arrows though, just in case.
Yeah, it has good arrows. It also deals with some problems
So no one ever.
that the deck deals with, you know, because
You can't beat
this arrow, if you have like a Candina or something underneath, you can lower a monster by Candina's attack,
So HP.
and then Candina can swing over it.
I've been playing
It
this.
gives a Trickstars an answer to big monsters.
I've been playing that in Galaxy Edge just to make every monster attack 0, since all of them are 4K.
We need to make another profile of that.
I had my deck on me.
I'm not doing it now.
Darn.
Telepia Lightning. This is just to get over big monsters if I can't Borreload them.
So
I hardly ever have level 4s on the board to make this. It's just a 4 toolbox, man.
But it's a self-explanatory card, man.
Yeah. Baguska, because I say no to a lot of things.
I like
Baguska.
no cards.
Baguska is just like
No. It's just
I hardly ever make this card because you
in the
never
wrong
have
position.
2 Candinas on the.
There you go. Now it's in the right position.
You never have 2 Candinas on the board to make this, and it's like the only level 4 you play in the deck.
Shout out to the OCG art that we never got.
Break Sword because it deals with problematic cards and it's super easy by spamming Lycruses on the board.
Lycrus.
Buster
Why not Helix?
because I play cherries.
Why not Helix?
This is a 15 card extra deck.
Oh.
This is a 15 card extra deck.
Take out one of your Holy Angels and play Helix.
Absolutely not.
Take out Link Spider.
You need it for the
Run
combo.
misses.
You need that for the combo. For scapegoat.
I know, double misses. And then
But he plays 2 misses.
no,
No,
he
I'll
plays
play
one.
one.
Yeah, if he runs 2 misses, that you don't need a Link Spider.
No, you actually need the because Barlow takes
Get to the side deck. 2 Twin Twister. Self-explanatory. It's a good card. Back row just got really prevalent because they put Torrential to 3 and Bottomless to 3. So if you're not playing this card, you're off your rocker. You're off your rocker.
But then we look at artifacts again.
Yeah, artifacts are like the only case here. Like
Then Cosmic Cyclone, which is main decked, right?
this card,
Yeah.
yeah, Cosmic Cyclone's in the main. This is just better in the side right now. It deals with problems.
Just like a sleeper.
Of course.
Triple Reaper.
I'm good at this game.
A lot of people play ABC here.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are starting to play ABC here now, aren't they?
This card says no to Buster. It says no to Borload in the mirror. It says no to Firewall in the mirror. It says no to a lot of things in the mirror. Self-explanatory. And also, it's if you side it in and you don't see any Trickstars in here, then you said it's at 1800. But
Shout out to my boy Spirals, who no one plays anymore.
If it's a quickie, wrap that sticky.
double Chaos Hunter. This card's really good in the mirror because
I think everyone's seen SEMO at this point.
like this card's just nuts.
Your
You
opponent
win
can't
so much
reincarnation.
matches just because your opponent can't reincarnation in the mirror. They also can't get over this in the mirror unless they scapegoat for Borload.
And you just strike the Borload summon.
Yeah, it's Chaos Hunter.
I don't like even the match card.
Triple Mind Crush. Mind Crush is it was a lot more prevalent last format because evenly matched, but I still think it's a solid card because if you see your opponent add something that's problematic, you can still Mind Crush their problematic card and see their hand.
Yo, when was the last time I got evenly matched? It's been a
Oh,
while.
dude. But yeah, it's also the counter to evenly match. Everyone knows that.
Oh, battle phase. Minecraft evenly matched. Just fuck your life.
Dark Bribe, it's a neck one.
I'm gonna dark bribe your upstart.
Triple D barrier.
It takes care of everything.
Takes
Well,
care
everything
of
but Spirals.
takes care of Paleo. Essentially,
ABCs.
when they don't use Mistar Boy, it stops Toad, it stops MX Saber Invoker, stops Seraph Knight, it stops Buster. It's just a tool. It just stops everything that's not Links.
Stops Pendulum Magicians and Metal Foes.
Yeah,
We
no
have
no one's playing Pendulum Magicians here.
We have more
but
Metal Foes players.
Yeah, so like.
Just in case. He doesn't like the Pendulum matchup.
You really hate me, don't you?
Triple anti-spell. This is good going first, siding against Trickstar. Because if you see this in your deck and you already have all your combo pieces going first, as in a light stage and a candy.
If you have
this is a win condition against Trickstar. They can't get out this unless they're maining Cyclone. Well, they can't activate Cyclone.
if you open up two of these against Pendulum Magicians, you automatically win the duel.
Yeah, this card's really strong. So there's anything I'd change on the side.
I think the side looks solid right about now, unless we get another Hyperlink deck.
I mean,
Well, we are. It's the frickin' mech suit deck.
No one.
Brandish.
I'd probably just
it's
cut
not that
these
good.
if I didn't
Yeah.
play so
Ash
much ABC.
play- But you'd main deck Ash then.
If I had Ash, I'd
Right.
main them. Yeah.
I don't think the Brandish are good. They lose some benefits all the time online.
Evenly matched. You can run it in anything, dude.
I just don't like the card, and I don't think it's worth the $50 price. It's
Eh.
If I pulled
if I change anything in the main deck, it'd most likely
the upstart.
I'd want to play a Rivals, which lets me double summon Candiana in the battle phase. I'd also play. I'd also play. I'd also play more than one Lilybell. I'd play like two. At that
Yeah.
point, because Lilybell is just a really strong card.
Why not play quick?
Okay, video's getting long. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, like it. Check out other videos on my channel, and if you
Yeah,
have
follow me
Remember,
on
this
YouTube.
is Casey's love life.
any, yeah, that's sad.
This is lovelife.deck.
I mean, it's waifu dark deck, man.
It's lovelife.deck. Check out my YouTube channel. Go Step
Yeah.
Swagger.
Filthy shout out.
It's just I haven't really uploaded much to it, but I'm gonna start uploading more.
Casey's past this game. Don't worry.
Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Yep.